Hey all, let me solve today's Leetcode daily, which says sum of GCD of formed pairs. I have solved it before. Let me check. It's March 2026. I think it is part of some context or something. Let's see how we can approach and solve this. Let me reset and start the time stopwatch. Let's go. Integer array nums of length n, array prefix GCD where each index I equals to, at each index I, mx of I is maximum till I at index. Prefix GCD is GCD of nums of I and max of I. After constructing prefix GCD, sort the prefix GCD in a non-decreasing order. Ascending order from form pairs by taking smallest unpaired element and largest unpaired element. Smallest and largest. Okay, so we need to got it. If any sort the middle element in the remains unpaired and should be ignored, right? Return the integers denoting sum of GCD values of all formed pairs. Makes sense. And what are the constraints? Num's length can be up to 10 power 5 and each integer can be up to 10 power 9. So in simple terms, we are given an array nums and we need to find so we need to traverse from 0th index to nth index, and we need to maintain maximum element till from 0 to ith index, and you need to do GCD of nums of I and maximum till I. Okay, and now you need to push back this result to one array. Array contains all the GCDs. Now you need to sort the array and you need to pop front and back element in the array, that is minimum and maximum. Find GCD and add this GCD to this result, plus equals to GCD. This is what we need to do. So we need to find GCD of nums of I and max till ith index, and we need to sort that array which contains all those GCDs, and we need to take least and maximum element till the array has at least 2 elements, because if array has even number of elements, all the elements will be removed. If array has odd number of elements, one middle element will be staying in the array itself. We just need to ignore it. So we need to add that GCD of small and large number to the result, because they are asking for sum of GCD values of all pairs. Now for the given constraints 10 power 5, let me forget about constraints once. Now what do you think? So you'll find maximum till I, add it to array. So here it will take O of n and log n to do the GCD, right? So n log n here, and sort the array n log n here, and again popping and doing GCD n log n here. So we have 3 of n log n time complexity. Is there any better way we can think of? Spaces of n to store the sorted array. Let me think. I think nlog n is very good for the given constraints, but let me think again. Is there any possible way of doing in O of n? Because it's very hard to know the minimum and maximum without sorting. Or yeah, I think it's not possible to do in a single linear search. We must sort the array. One thing we can overcome is, instead of using a separate array to store the GCDs, we can just replace in the nums. So this O of n will become O of 1 in that case. So let's implement that optimal solution. Int n will be the nums dot size. Now you traverse. First max will be the int min. What happened to my syntax? Int I equals to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. First you do max equals to max of max comma nums of I. You have max. Now nums of I will become GCD of nums of I comma max, right? Yeah. You go forward, just sort the nums. Oh, I'm addicted to Python. Sort of nums dot begin comma nums dot end. Yeah, we have sorted. Now thing is, int I will become 0, int j will become n minus 1. Now while I less than j, what you should do, you need to maintain a result variable. Int result is equal to 0, and while I less than j, we need to find minimum and maximum, right? Result plus equals to GCD of nums of I comma nums of j, and then you move I and j pointer, I towards left, j towards right, left, I towards right and j towards left, right. Just return result. Now we need to write function for GCD. Int GCD of int a comma int b. So now here, if GCD a less than b or b less than a, if we need to do a percentile b, right? So we till b greater than 0, yeah, well, till b greater than 0, or let's suppose b not equals to 0. Yeah, we store b in some temp. Now b will become a percentile b and a will become b. At the end, the greatest common divisor is a. We just return a. Yeah, now we have GCD. Let me run and check whether this works. Light, let me submit. Runtime error. Intent. Let me do it long, right? It's good. Long. Int a comma int b. comma long b. long. Let's go. Think we need to convert, or let me run this test case. Oh, they're asking long, so we should return long. Makes sense. Yeah, it worked. It is 73. Let me check if there is any better. Oh, ours is still better. We are doing in place. This Leetcode sucks. This focus on device to device and network, so don't worry about it. We have already discussed on complexity. It would be in login and space would be of 1, right? Like if you're feeling you can't understand anything, you could go through the concepts. Like basic concepts are here. We are doing prefix max and GCD. These are only 2 things. I think you can also cover these 2 pointers, how we can, instead of like doing minimum popping, we can do 2 pointers to get minimum and maximum by sorting the array. These are the basic things you can go through. Yeah, bye.